Halloween. It's all innocent. Is it? Is it really? Are you ready for the truth? What if we told you that Halloween is an eye group ritual and it all goes back to the 13 bloodlines, and whoever has taken part in Halloween is in fact participating in that ritual? Don't believe us? Wait and see.
This is part 1 of the Holidays from Hell episodes, a segment of the Dunya Deception series. Part 1 is all about All Hallows Eve, aka Halloween. It all started about 2,500 years ago with a festival called Samhain. Samhain, aka the Lord of Darkness, which is also the Horned God. Who does that remind you of?
We do not speak his name.
It also goes back to the sun god, Saturn. And this is where people started to sacrifice humans to the sun god.
The 13 bloodlines use Halloween night as a sacrificial night. After a sacrifice, it is said that they would drink the blood out of gauntlets or wine glasses. Sounds like vampires, right? We will go into as much detail as we possibly can, but we can't go too deep here. Insha'Allah, we will very soon have our own platform, where we uncover more truths. So look out for that in the near future.
So Halloween started when the pagans started worshipping Samhain at the end of their harvest and right at the beginning of winter. They feared losing their crops, and so they invoked the god of death, or Lord of Darkness, dressed up like spirits to please him and worshipped him. They made sacrifices, animal and human, as offerings to this god of death, aka Iblis.
At the time, witches went around houses asking fathers to sacrifice a member of the family. If they refused, a pumpkin was carved, lit, and set outside that house, and a devilish symbol of the pentagram was drawn out using blood, so the jinn would know which house to possess, to cause chaos within that household.
Christians try to change their sinister traditions into a more mellow one and try to bring these pagans into Christianity, so they changed a couple of dates around. In an attempt to convert the pagans, the Christians moved All Saints' Day, which is also called All Hallows' Day, from May 13th to the 1st of November, thinking to interrupt Samhain enough that they changed their ways. All Saints' Day is a day to remember the saints that have passed and to pray for them to be released from purgatory, a place between heaven and hell, like a waiting room.
After All Hallows' Day was moved, Samhain became All Hallows' Eve, and eventually Halloween, a day where witches believed that the gate between life and death were open. And we also have the Day of the Dead, which is linked to all this and is celebrated on November 2nd, and Bonfire Night, which is celebrated on November 5th. They are all linked. Do you think these evil people who used to do these horrible things are long gone, and they are just of the past? They are still here, hidden away, lurking in the shadows.
Innocent children and many innocent adults are taking part in this ritual without realizing that they are following the footsteps of the devil because it is fun. Well, the devil loves to trick us with fun. Remember, he's been around for a while. The devil knows what he's doing, he knows how to play, and he knows what we think is fun too.
John Ramirez, ex-Satanist and now a pastor, unveils a lot of truth about Halloween. Please be advised that children should be supervised by a parent at all times whilst watching a video about Halloween, including this video. Ramirez actually sees celebrating Halloween as cheating on God. Well, we Muslims have a word for that, don't we? Shirk. Yes, it's shirk.
Most people are innocently taking part, yes, but they are still taking part in a festival that was founded by devil worshippers, and to be honest, not much has changed. Now there are just better costumes, and the pumpkins are more elaborate. Back in the day, they used to carve turnips, and these pumpkins, you think they're innocent? Well, the idea for them came from the dead from the Civil War, those who died that people never found, the lost dead. So these pumpkin heads represent them, the lost dead, and as mentioned earlier, the symbol for the jinn to enter houses, like an invitation.
Halloween is a multi-billion-dollar industry. The sweets, costumes, decorations, parties, venues, and cards. And the costumes, they're great, aren't they? But do you know what all these people are dressing up as? The jinn, of course, and if not jinn, they work with the jinn. Your kids want to dress up like vampires? Want to dress up like jinn?
Your kids want to dress up like ghosts? Want to dress up like jinn?
Your kids want to dress up like monsters? Want to dress up like jinn?
Like a devil?
Like a witch?
Harry Potter?
Mummies?
Zombies?
Fairies? You guessed it, jinn. Yeah, sure, you can say you dress up like an astronaut, something innocent. You're still the minority taking part with the majority of the jinn or evil characters. You can also say we don't take part on the 31st October. We go out the night before or the day after, or even a week before or after. You are just prolonging the ritual. It's actually worse that way. Halloween just becomes longer.
The elite take evil and make it fun, and we blindly follow because it's innocent now. But is it? It's like going to a club and saying, well, it's okay, I won't drink alcohol and I won't even dance. But you're surrounding yourself with evil, thinking you will be safe. Evil has a great way of leaving a mark one way or another. Our actions will either lighten or darken our hearts. You may think it is all harmless, but it will shape your life and the lives of those around you for generations to come.
Kids like to go out trick-or-treating. Back in the day, kids would dress up and go to houses asking for treats in exchange for good behavior, or they would prank the person living in that house. They would also ask for treats in exchange for prayers for the dead, prayers for the spirits, prayers for a good winter. Prayers to who, I wonder? They say they prayed to God, but come on, we know who they prayed to.
The devil knows what he's doing. He knows if Halloween isn't fun, no one will follow his footsteps, so he makes it fun, gives us ideas on how to make it more fun. In fact, we humans do it to ourselves. We give the devil more ideas on how to make it more fun for us.
If you can't scare them, make them laugh, right? Take their loyalty and energy that way. Win-win situation for the devil. Some people may say, oh, it's okay, we don't celebrate Halloween, we just stay at home and watch a scary movie. That's still participating. How? All dark movies come out at this time. Everyone is watching something that strikes fear into themselves. All that fearful energy. Who do you think you're attracting? What films are you watching? What energy do you think you are bringing into your home? Half of the horror films have rituals taking place right in front of our eyes.
The devil sees you from a place you can't see him. He sees how you're becoming afraid when you're watching a film like Paranormal Activity, for example. And the jinn, they use this fear. They love it that people become afraid of them, because these ghost, alien, vampire, zombie movies are all about the jinn. On Halloween, it becomes a worldwide feed of negative dark energy, kind of like Monsters Inc. Everybody's getting scared, on purpose for the most part.
By Allah's permission, of course, we all have some kind of energy, be it positive or negative, light or dark. We are like magnets, we attract what we give out. So if we are a sad person, we make others around us sad. If we are a happy person, we light up the room with our positive emotions. By Allah's will. There is no strength nor power except by Allah.
Witches practice rituals on the night of Halloween, and it is believed that they put spells on the sweets. How will people know who is innocently giving out the sweets, and who has more evil motive? We are not saying everyone is evil. No, most are innocently taking part. They don't know what they are doing, but some people know all too well what they are doing.
How spells work is a witch will make a deal with a jinni and attach that jinni to an object, be it a necklace or a doll or sweets. Many people are innocently giving out sweets. We don't know who the evil ones are, but should we play Russian roulette with this trick-or-treating?
Kids used to go trick-or-treating outside by themselves. Then cases of missing children started rising on Halloween, so then adults started to supervise the kids. Children went missing, mainly in third world countries, those who were orphaned, homeless, or just left alone. These children are said to be used in Halloween rituals. Children should never be left unsupervised, no matter how safe you think your street is.
Trick or treat is all a trick. Keep your loved ones close. Stay safe. I'm going to be at home this Halloween, inshallah. Where will you be?